Yesterday I should say, I recorded a 30-minute episode of Talk is Cheap, and it came out absolutely wrong, okay? I was so disappointed, I was upset. 30 minutes of talk is cheap. And then when I went to upload the video on YouTube, after it was finished rendered, it was finished processed, it came out as an 11-minute video. The video was completely out of sync, and all you could hear is the audio, and you could see me just frozen throughout the whole video, and it was only 11 minutes, and I actually recorded about 32 minutes of talk is cheap, and I was so upset. And I said in the comment section, I am not gonna re-record that video again because it was a very long video. I left every single thing in the description. If you checked out that video, I would like to apologize to you for all of that nonsense. But now we can move on, and I told you we've got a lot of news. You saw by the thumbnail and title of this video, John Cena's WrestleMania 34 opponent revealed. Right here on Talk is Cheap, AJ Styles is expected to be back in the WWE Championship title scene after WrestleMania. Huge update on Randy Orton turning heel at WrestleMania. The WWE has huge plans for Cesaro and Sheamus after WrestleMania, and original plans revealed for Charlotte and Dana Brooke at WrestleMania. We've got so much news, and we're gonna get straight into it now. AJ Styles expected to be back in the WWE Championship scene after WrestleMania. Rightfully so in my opinion. AJ Styles is the phenomenal one, and that looks as if it's a spoiler that AJ Styles will be winning that Shake Man. I did say talk is cheap yesterday, but you probably didn't hear that AJ Styles and Shane should have a stipulation. If Styles wins, he remains on SmackDown and gets a title shot at the next pay-per-view. If Shane wins, Styles goes to Monday Night Raw. So it looks as if they do that, AJ Styles is expected to win that match, since they said he will have a championship. He'll be in the championship scene after WrestleMania. AJ Styles is set to take on SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon at WrestleMania after Styles attacked McMahon in a parking lot nearly 2 weeks ago. But could AJ be right back in the world title scene soon? I think so. The match with Shane McMahon was kind of last minute for WWE, essentially. Shawn Michaels admitted that WWE did ask him if he would return to work with Styles on the grandest stage of them all, but he declined. Oh my gosh. It's so hot. Let me take a sip of this lovely Capri Sun. If you haven't had this, summer berries Capri Sun. Very nice and refreshing. Very nice. And I'm a bit hot. You don't know I'm in the Caribbean. I'm in the hot sun. So yeah, I know. Meanwhile, Shane was going to work with Brock Lesnar, but that was scrapped back in November when Goldberg agreed to work a few more events, including WrestleMania. That left both men without a match, which basically allowed WWE to put the two together pretty easily. With Shane being the commissioner of SmackDown Live, it made sense that he might have an altercation with one of the stars of the program eventually. AJ Styles did feel cheated as he never got his one-on-one rematch for the WWE Championship. He would have to go through major obstacles. He did not get that rematch. He had to compete in the Elimination Chamber. He had to compete through the Royal Rumble. He had to compete against Luke Harper. He had to compete against Randy Orton. He would work his way into the WWE title match at WrestleMania when Randy Orton decided to give up his Royal Rumble winning right to challenge Bray Wyatt for the title. This pushed Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan to having a battle royal and eventually one-on-one match to determine who would take his spot. AJ would get the win, but Randy wanted to get it back in the match as he was trying to pull a fast one the whole time and told that dirty deed, no pun intended, to Dean Ambrose against Bray Wyatt. That made AJ Styles go nuts when he argued with Shane, then the following week he would attack him big time. This led to the match ultimately happening. However, no stipulation has added to the match as of now. That made many believe that AJ would end up winning the match. Many people feel that AJ Styles deserved to main event WrestleMania after an amazing 2016 and early 2017. He had highlight match in the Elimination Chamber and against John Cena at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the WWE Championship. But the WWE chose Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt to main event the blue brand side of things over AJ. Obviously, with fans loving Styles despite his affiliation as a heel, he would do very well drawing-wise for most any event. In fact, SmackDown Live has only improved ratings was due to the likes of AJ Styles. I need to take a sip, man. I'm so hot. Feels like it's about 30 degrees, man. Very hot. Very hot. And if you don't like me, and if you say I copy people, go away. Okay? If you don't enjoy the channel, you don't need to be here, okay? I'm just focusing on growth and improvement. So, as Mick Foley says, have a nice day. According to Cage Side Seats, now appears WWE is planning to have AJ Styles resume a spot on the WWE World Title picture. There's been plans on books for a World Title rivalry with Randy Orton and AJ Styles for some time, and we saw that match a few weeks ago on SmackDown. And some even assumed it could happen without a title being involved as well. Cena vs. Styles originally started with no championship being needed. It concluded with the world title involved, but everyone knew there was no need for like with others. Styles has proven numerous times that now he is one of the best in the world in the ring. What he can do as an in-ring performer rivals that of Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair before him. He must feel honored to be compared to those sort of legends and Hall of Famers. But I do definitely think Shane McMahon and AJ Styles will have a great match at WrestleMania. And you're going to get the review right after the show. Once I'm here and I get to watch it. I already made the thumbnail for it. So I hope you enjoyed the overall review. I'm going to make up the layout as well later on after this video. Much of the time, announcers are told to say things to hopefully shift the conversation to that subject or make people believe something may or may not be true. When it comes to Styles, fans are happy with his work and know that whether JBL was told to say what he said or not, he's telling the truth. I think this happened on a few weeks ago on SmackDown in that triple threat for the WWE Championship. It was Bray Wyatt versus John Cena versus Styles in that triple threat for the title. I think it was that match where JBL compared Styles to Shawn Michaels. WWE is considering a possible babyface turn for Styles, but we should not expect this anytime soon. It will be interesting to see how a heel commentator like JBL takes to AJ Styles if and when he turns. Thus far, the reason for a turn of Styles revolves around fans' love. Sorry, this is completely wrong what I'm reading. That's a typo. WWE seems to be seeing a Daniel Bryan-like movement for AJ at this point, and it looks like they want to cash in on it as soon as possible. No, nobody's Daniel Bryan. Nobody's Daniel Bryan. Push Styles like how you've been pushing Styles. Don't try to do it like a Daniel Bryan stage. No. AJ Styles, arguably the best wrestler right now in the world. Phenomenal. He is phenomenal. Many think if his popularity continues to grow like this, he could see the main event of WrestleMania next year as fans would pretty much demand it. Meanwhile, at least for now, fans know that AJ Styles will certainly be back in the main event picture very soon. So that is all we got for the news on AJ Styles. And now we're moving on with some more SmackDown Live news heading up into WrestleMania 33 in Orlando, Florida next week, Sunday, live on the WWE Network. A huge update on the potential Randy Orton heel turn at WrestleMania. Wow. At WrestleMania, Randy Orton will challenge Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship in one of the most unpredictable matches on the card, and WWE could be planning a major angle to happen along with a title change. During an interview with IGN, Orton explained how much he liked his run with the Wyatt family. This is what he said. When I got to doing this thing with the Wyatt family, and I don't remember having this much fun in the ring in a long time. Messing with them, the mind games, the promos, tagging with Bray, tagging with Luke, and being a part of the Wyatt family. That are the words of Randy Orton. And I said before, he also said that he wants to push Bray Wyatt to the star that he should have always been. So it looks like Randy Orton is really enjoying this run with the Wyatt family, breaking up the Wyatt family, and this run with Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Originally, Randy Orton just wanted to be a part of the dominant stable again, which is why WWE officials had him join the Wyatt family. For months, he helped elevate both Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, and you can see that. Luke Harper, what a star Luke Harper has become on SmackDown, especially with that match against Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber and that match against AJ Styles on SmackDown. Now both are at the top of their game. Harper is due for a babyface run, and Wyatt is the current WWE champion. Orton will challenge him for the title at WrestleMania next week, as we all know. Simply put, his run with the stable was a great success. No matter what happens in Orlando next weekend, everyone benefited from Randy Orton's involvement in the Wyatt family. Completely agree, apart from Eric Rowan because of his shoulder injury. I'm not sure when we'll see him back, but apparently he's returning very soon. Officials have booked all three men almost perfectly. They need to finish as strong as possible, which means the universe can expect great things from Orton versus Wyatt at WrestleMania. But the thing is, I think about the run on SmackDown last week. I didn't see the whole show, but I got to see highlights because I haven't had Wi-Fi. But I saw Randy Orton took on Baron Corbin, and apparently it was a very good match. Randy Orton won with an RKO because Ambrose was on a forklift. He distracted Corbin, and then that match was also confirmed for WrestleMania. Finally, a one-on-one Intercontinental Championship match. And then backstage, we saw some creepy. It was basically like a satanic ritual, you could say, on SmackDown. At the back, Bray Wyatt put a cross in him. I don't like stuff like that, but as I said, it's not really my problem because I'm just watching to review the show. So as I said, for all of you, it was kind of creepy though, very creepy. Out of context, Randy Orton sounds like the villain of the rivalry. WWE officials could easily turn the WWE Universe favor Wyatt over Orton at WrestleMania or after if the feud is to continue. I want to see the legend killer Randy Orton, like the Randy Orton we saw years ago. I think that's the Randy Orton's best run, and I think the WWE Universe would be more interested in Randy Orton as that type of vicious viper, that heel that we know that he can be. The real reason why WWE officials wanted the Viper to win the Royal Rumble is to help put over Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt as main event players in WWE. But that makes no sense there. This says to put over Luke Harper, but where has Luke Harper been in the past 2 to 3 weeks on SmackDown Live? Please tell me. I don't know. So that makes absolutely no sense. Then all of a sudden we got it confirmed. In 2 nights at SmackDown Live, it will be Bray Wyatt, the WWE Champion, versus Luke Harper in a non-title match. I don't know why after you stop pushing Harper for 2 to 3 weeks. So that makes no sense for me. As a performer, he's done that. As a character, he shouldn't be rewarded. In many ways, a heel turn for Randy Orton on the grandest stage of them all, or shortly afterward, is the only way to appropriately end the rivalry. Many people are expecting him to walk out of WrestleMania as the WWE Champion, and it would be fitting and a heel run would keep the momentum going well after Orlando. I definitely think this match will be quite good. I'm not really interested in Bray Wyatt's in-ring skills, more of his promos, so I don't know how this match is going to go. But I think it's going to be that type of slow match we're going to see at WrestleMania. But you lot will find out my predictions next week before WrestleMania. And now let's move on to the next topic. Well, this is a good topic. I'm finally onto the Raw side of things. Monday Night Raw. WWE has huge plans for Cesaro and Sheamus after WrestleMania. Tell me if you lot are enjoying the video at this point. Make sure to smash that like button. It changes blue. Somebody told me it changes blue, so just click it. You can click like or dislike, but just know it will turn blue. And that's what I heard. It's a trick. Let's find out. Officials could keep the Celtic Warrior and the Swiss Superman together for longer. It is a testament to the talent of both men that they've been able to go from fierce rivals to teammates in roughly 6 months. But that's all the more reason why the universe has grown to like them over time. Cesaro has been a fan favorite for some time, but the fans have lightened up to Sheamus as well over the past few months. There's no question that Cesaro and Sheamus have benefited from their tag team. Yes, they have. Because you can say that ironically, because if they were single participants, I don't think they'll be getting anywhere on Monday Night Raw. At least they've been having some TV time. Historically, they'll be remembered as the team that dethroned the New Day and ended their title reign. But now the New Day are jokes. They've also been pivotal in providing depth to the Raw Tag Team division. However, it may be time for them to move on to bigger and better things. But obviously that will include winning the Raw Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania next week. It's been reported that WWE officials are likely disbanding Cesaro and Sheamus after WrestleMania, which means they're highly likely to become the Raw Tag Team Champions in Orlando. I just said that. If WWE are gonna push Cesaro and Sheamus, they must become Raw Tag Team Champions and have a lengthy run with the titles that we're gonna care about. Because right now on Monday Night Raw, I don't care about the tag team division. I don't care about the Raw Tag Team Championship. It's just boring in my opinion. Monday Night Raw, SmackDown is way better, way better. Fans could see the tag team continuing well into 2017 based on their quality of work together, but both men have a lot more to accomplish as singles wrestlers. But arguing against this article, if they were singles, they'll get absolutely nowhere, on Raw. You're gonna have to move Cesaro to SmackDown or something like that for him to actually get a decent push that he deserves. Because Cesaro is a very, very good competitor. And look here, it says about Cesaro going to SmackDown. Many within the WWE universe believe that the Swiss Superman would be better off on SmackDown Live. Look what I just said. Because the roster isn't as crowded. Cesaro would be a welcome addition to the Intercontinental title scene or even the WWE title picture eventually. The reason why WWE wanted him on Raw was to see where the team with Sheamus could go. If they are disbanded, nothing is standing in the way of Cesaro's single push. Vince feels about Cesaro are truly the only thing standing in the way of him reaching the main event level of WWE. Apparently, the boss doesn't see him as a main event superstar because he's lacking a specific charisma that Vince is looking for in the top guy. There's something wrong with Vince McMahon. He's getting old and he needs to just step down and let his son Shane McMahon take over, because he says that Cesaro shouldn't be in the main event picture, and he's talking about charisma. What charisma does Roman Reigns have? Somebody tell me in the comment section, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Everybody says Reigns has no charisma, but they just keep pushing him and pushing him and pushing him. But he thinks Cesaro does not have charisma, so he's going to go into a tag team. That's just weird to me. That doesn't make any sense. Sheamus is also in an interesting place with his character because officials could easily transition him into a babyface or continue using him as a heel on Raw. Eventually, he will be given the opportunity to face Brock Lesnar. He did say on the draft panel last year after the draft that he would love to face Brock Lesnar. That's a match I would be looking forward to if they build Sheamus back up again. That chance may come over the next few months, but he'll need more loyalty from WWE to be a babyface against Lesnar. Either way, there's a lot for Sheamus to do over the rest of the year. That are all of the news for Cesaro and Sheamus. It looks as if Cesaro could go to SmackDown Live. If this team doesn't work out, Sheamus could face Brock Lesnar. And if this does work out, they'll be tag team champions for a very, very long time. Now we got some more news. Original WrestleMania plans revealed for Dana Brooke and Charlotte. Yes, man. This video full of WrestleMania news. It's WrestleMania season. This is when I actually started my channel 2 years ago, WrestleMania season, and I quite missed it, which is unfortunate, but we're back. I also uploaded a video yesterday about The Undertaker's health upon his match with Roman Reigns next week at WrestleMania, and that video is doing well. It has nearly, I think, 60 views. That video is doing very well, so thank you to all of you. Original WrestleMania plans revealed for Brooke and Charlotte. Unfortunately, Dana Brooke will be one of the few women in the division taking a backseat at WrestleMania because officials decided to cancel the original plans for her on the grandest stage of them all. What do you mean, unfortunately? No one wants to see Dana Brooke on television, so I don't know why this says, unfortunately, Dana Brooke is one of the few women to not be at WrestleMania. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. In fact, Brooke has been mostly kept up with WWE television for months, despite still technically being Charlotte's protege throughout her run with the Raw Women's title. Dana Brooke should just go back to NXT because she's no use on Raw. With all due respect, she has been called useless. It's true. She has been called useless. And it's true. Brooke appeared to be the next big thing in the women's division when she first debuted on the main roster. She beat both Becky Lynch and Paige in singles matches and aligned with Charlotte to learn from her and get some heel heat by association. For a time, it was reported that officials were looking at Brooke as a female Roman Reigns. What? The female Roman Reigns. So just imagine if they carried on with Dana Brooke being the female Roman Reigns, how she would run through the Women's division. Oh my gosh. However, she's not even on the WrestleMania card almost a year later. And she deserves not to be in the WrestleMania card. She doesn't even deserve to be on the main roster. I don't know why she's on Raw, because nobody cares about her. It's being said that many officials are still high on Dana Brooke, which is rare to me, and see her future in WWE to be very bright. A full rivalry with Charlotte is certainly possible after WrestleMania, but a lot of people are curious if she'd be able to handle the feud with one of WWE's best performers. Last week, Charlotte defeated Brooke in a match on Raw, which may be the end of their beef. That's a long way from what was originally planned. Originally, I'm fumbling on my words. Originally, WWE was planning Dana Brooke to challenge Charlotte for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Wow. Just imagine, there'll be a rant on my channel if that match ever happened. Dana Brooke versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship. WWE and Vince McMahon are going absolute crazy. I don't know what this is. So, you don't want to push Cesaro, the article we read before, you don't want to push Cesaro for having a lack of charisma, but you would like to push Dana Brooke for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't understand that. For all intents and purposes, she was meant to be in Bayley's position right now, heading into the grandest stage of them all. Wow. Instead, she's putting over Charlotte roughly 2 weeks before her match in Orlando. And months ago, it seemed like Dana Brooke could have left Orlando the Raw Women's Champion. No way. No way. First and foremost, Brooke has been competing in the Arnold Classic, which has taken up a lot of her time. I don't even know what that is. Please tell me if you know what it is. However, there have been also rumors about some backstage heat on her for her attitude. A few untimely botches on WWE television. A few. There's been a lot of botches by Dana Brooke. That's all over Twitter as well. One time, a few weeks ago, Raw, she botched, and the fan told her she was getting angry on Twitter. That was funny. And some unconfirmed rumors about her sleeping her way to the top. Wow. That's just disgusting. That's terrible, man. You want to push her as the female Roman Reigns. Needless to say, there have been some good reasons why Brooke's push has slowed down. Another reason is officials want to focus on Charlotte. Charlotte should be more of a focus than Dana Brooke, which means using Dana to help her win matches won't put her over as the top female in WWE. Despite everything that has happened over the past few months, WWE may give Dana Brooke her chance after WrestleMania to feud with Charlotte. And it looks as if Dana becoming a babyface, so they're saying Dana Brooke becoming a babyface will change everything. I really don't think so. Emma is also due for her real return to WWE television soon. I think we're going to see another 3 months of Emma packages now, 17 weeks, just like what we had since Survivor Series season. And we saw her come after 3 months. Emelina, I'm turning back to Emma. What a waste of time. What a joke. Officials may have Brooke and Emma reunite after WrestleMania to feud with Charlotte. Dana Brooke has potential to be a big star for WWE. I completely disagree, but working with Charlotte and Emma for a while could do a lot more than forcing her into the spotlight. That is it for this article. Absolutely ridiculous. I really don't care about it, but I'm just giving it to you since it's news about WrestleMania. Now, the reason why we are here for talk is cheap. The main event, it is in the title. It is in the thumbnail. John Cena's opponent for WrestleMania 34 next year in the Superdome in New Orleans has been revealed for all of you. Wow. There are rumors about John Cena taking on Samoa Joe on the grandest stage of them all. I remember reporting on that, I think, around January. The WWE Universe was excited about that possibility too, before WWE sent Joe to Raw instead of SmackDown. The match with Nikki Bella, The Miz and Maurice may seem like a disappointment to many Next Level's dream matches, but the mixed tag match will provide WWE fans with a different kind of WrestleMania moment. Over the course of the build to the match, which I think has been absolutely great, I saw the highlights of Miz and Maurice taking the mick out of John Cena and Nikki Bella. They dressed up as them, they did the total Bella swing. It was hilarious, it was funny. Have been playing up the fact that John Cena will never ever propose to Nikki Bella. WWE could be setting up for a marriage proposal on the grandest stage of them all next week at WrestleMania. It will go down in WWE history as one of the most romantic moments between two top stars. So now WWE is about making romantic WWE is now about making romantic moments at WrestleMania. That's weird to me, because I think wrestle is in the word WrestleMania. That's why we're here. And this year's WrestleMania is one of the worst build-ups I've ever seen to a WrestleMania. It's being very lackluster. And I'm sure you lot would agree. The rumor heading into WrestleMania is Nikki Bella will be retiring and leaving WWE after the event. Nikki Bella will be retiring and leaving WWE after the event. That's the rumors. So WWE is excited about giving her the fairy tale ending many fans have been waiting to see for years. Any fan of Total Divas or Total Bellas will appreciate the moment, but many fans will also enjoy seeing Cena do something so radically different on the grandest stage of them all, instead of just winning another title. I disagree. I prefer seeing him win a title than propose at WrestleMania. You could do that in your own time. First and foremost, John Cena will be looking to capture the Universal or WWE Championship when he returns from his first hiatus after WrestleMania. Yeah, after WrestleMania, John Cena is moving on. He's Hollywood. He's going to record his movie again, so he's leaving again. Leaving SmackDown Live again. We're not going to see him for an extended period of time. John Cena is basically nearly becoming a part-timer. He's getting old as well. He's going off to take his movies, so you lot don't expect to see John Cena after WrestleMania on SmackDown. He's not going to be there. There's speculation about WWE trading John Cena to Raw whenever the next draft takes place. On paper, fans are not expecting his return until the summer. No matter what, he'll be a part of WrestleMania 34, and his opponent has already been revealed. I wonder who that may be. Yesterday, it was reported that officials had chosen The Undertaker's opponent for WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. There is a lot of speculation about his retirement coming after the bout with Roman Reigns this year in Orlando. I did a complete coverage just on that situation alone yesterday. Make sure to check it out. It will be in the card's description of this video. However, if The Undertaker's health is good enough to wrestle another match and the dead man agrees to the match, the WWE Universe will finally get to see Cena versus Undertaker in New Orleans. The match was supposed to happen at WrestleMania in Dallas, but John Cena missed the event because of a shoulder injury. Officials just decided on Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker instead this year. It's too early to confirm Cena versus Undertaker for WrestleMania 34, but that could be the absolute last chance for WWE to happen on the grandest stage of them all. But Undertaker's health is the only threat to the match. The universe has wanted to see John Cena versus The Undertaker for absolute many years, and I know John Cena wants it. He's mentioned it on SmackDown Live. I know The Undertaker wants it. It's just whether he's healthy enough to compete. Most people would hate to see the match never come to fruition, especially considering it may be the final match of both men's WWE careers. A lot will happen over the next year, but WWE officials may finally give fans what they want. And that was the last article. I know I want to see Cena versus Undertaker. What a perfect way to retire The Undertaker next year, having him win, just like how he should win next week at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. But it's being reported that Roman Reigns is going to win. But that is all the news we've got to you about an action-packed Talk is Cheap, surely all about WrestleMania. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give me the feedback in the comment section, what you thought of Talk is Cheap today and what you think about the news. And remember, you're going to get your WrestleMania predictions next week. You're going to get your Raw review tomorrow. You're going to get your SmackDown Live review the day after. You're going to get your WrestleMania review and so much more during the week. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and click that bell. You lot must click that bell. YouTube is messing up. It's not notifying you of any uploads. Subscribe, click that bell.